Hello everybody, this is Fronito Bobby here, and welcome to a NASCAR predictions video. Yay! This is the 2017 NASCAR playoffs predictions in the Cup Series, not the Xfinity Truck Series, because those series are saucers. So yeah, we're just going to stick with the Cup Series. And yes, I am using the good old still that I haven't used since the Throwback Series, which I've honestly gotten bored of, so I decided to stop that for now. I'll possibly just finish up the remaining episodes that I was supposed to finish the summertime, but obviously I couldn't get to finishing those because of sausagery. But yeah, here I am joined by bank coaches. Hello, and I have made my predictions of who is going to win each race and who is going to get eliminated from each round and who will win the championship. Well, maybe you already know who I think could possibly win this year's Monster Energy Cup Series title, but if you saw the 2017 predictions video that I made at the start of this year, but for those who didn't see that video, I shall give you who I think will win the championship in this video, at the end of the video, of course. But yeah, so that's all I have to say for the introduction. Let's get to what I think will happen in the round of 16. So, just as a little reminder, just in case you have been living under a rock, here is the current playoff standings right now as of the end of the Federal Auto Parts 400. Martin Truex Jr. winning the regulation season championship, and Carlos in second, and Kyle Busch, and you know the stuff. You can read the names. All these names are in points order as of the end of the race in Richmond, but that could change going through the round of 16. So let's actually begin with what I think will happen in the round of 16. Alrighty, so here we are into the round of 16. So let's going into Chicagoland. I think Chase Elliott will win that race, locking him into the round of 12. I see Chase Elliott having success at Chicagoland. You know, Chase Elliott, he seems to have some success at a mile and a half tracks, but maybe some success. Most success is also six company. I think that Chase Elliott will win at Chicagoland. I don't know why, if Kyle Larson nearly won there last year, I think, or did he? I'm not entirely sure, but I feel that Chase Elliott will hopefully have the same kind of success, but better, and Chase Elliott will actually win at Chicagoland, and Tulsa Cube will occur after that. Then, New Hampshire, we go on to New Hampshire, and I think Matt Kenseth will win that race because, well, Matt Kenseth, I see him doing successful at New Hampshire and winning at New Hampshire because, you know, Matt Kenseth, he's won at New Hampshire in the past, and I think he actually won there in 2015, and then obviously got kicked out of the chase because of Joey Logano in 2015. But I feel like New Hampshire is going to be the race where Matt Kenseth redeems himself here in the 2017 season, and he wins at New Hampshire. And then Eric Jones will have success in Dover. I have a good feeling that Eric Jones will pull through at Dover. He did so in the spring race, I think. Well, he didn't actually pull through, but he did do fairly successful for the most part. And I feel that Eric Jones will be able to master the Monster Mile and go on to winning at Dover. And now I think eliminated from round 16 will be Jay McMurray, Ryan Newman, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Ryan Blaney. Mainly because I feel that all four of those drivers won't do too well in the round of 16. You know, they haven't done too well lately, so there's really not much momentum going for them in the round of 16. So I feel like all of them will be eliminated by the end of the round of 16. And yeah, further sausagery will occur from there. And we move into the round of 12, and for Kansas, I think Martin Truex Jr. will win that race because, well, I feel that Kansas is going to be another Truex domination special thing, I guess, and Truex will go on to winning in Kansas because, well, he just will. Now going to Talladega, I feel that Daniel Suarez will win at Talladega because Daniel Suarez, he hasn't had too much success this season. I mean, he's won a stage at Watkins Glen, but other than that, well, I mean, well, he's had success. He has good finishes, but, you know, Daniel Suarez still looking for his first win, and he was leading for the first time ever at Talladega, and not Daytona, which was a restricted play track. So I feel that Daniel Suarez will pull through at Talladega, mastering the restricted play track that is Talladega, and winning in Talladega, putting him into the round of 8. And I also feel like Clint Boyer will be successful in Charlotte. I mean, Clint Boyer, he didn't do too much for the Coca-Cola 600, but I feel that in the Bank of America 500, Clint Boyer will pull through and go on to winning that race. I mean, Clint Boyer, he won round 1 of the All-Star Open, so I feel that momentum will continue in Charlotte when Clint Boyer gets back there, and he will win that race. And eliminated this time will be Casey Kane, Matt Kenseth, Austin Dillon, and Brad Keselowski. mainly the same point can apply, like I said, to the round of 8 for Casey Kane, Matt Kenseth, and Austin Dillon, because those two drivers, again, I just don't see them doing too well um, in the round of 12. I mean, yeah, Austin Dillon did win at Charlotte in the Coca-Cola 600, but that was mainly because of field strategy, and I just don't see that repeating itself. And Austin Dillon will wind up falling out, and same point can apply to Matt Kenseth and Casey Kane. And Brad Keselowski, he's had success this season, but I just don't. I feel that something is gonna get him at some point this season for Brad Keselowski. Like, I feel like that it might be the 2016 Talladega race for Brad Keselowski all over again, where he blows an engine and he's out of the thingies. Unless, of course, his playoff points can back him up. I guess. We'll just have to see what happens. I suppose. With Brad Keselowski, it'll be interesting stuff to say the least. Maybe. And now into the round of 8 where the boogaloo really picks up. So, I couldn't really decide too much on who was going to win these 3 races at Martinsville. I mean, it could be any, Martinsville in the round of 8. It could be anybody, but I feel like Jimmy Johnson will win at Martinsville, and it will be his over 9,000th grandfather clock. Kyle Busch will win at Texas, because I feel like he could have, should have done, at the race earlier this season, but, Kyle Busch, he's done well at Texas in the past, and I have a feeling that this is gonna be Kyle Busch's first win at Texas with the new repave. And Joey Logano will win at Phoenix because talent. Honestly, I couldn't really pick anybody else to win at Phoenix. I mean, who knows? Maybe it could be another Ryan Newman win, or it could be a Sausage win, but I'm going with Joey Logano because talent, I guess. And eliminated will be Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, and Kurt Busch. Now, this is an error that I kind of forgot to fix. I put Jimmy Johnson in eliminated, even though I predict that he will win at Martinsville. But I don't know. Let's just pretend that Jimmy Johnson isn't there, and then he actually moved on to the Final Four, and we'll just say that a saucer got eliminated instead. Unfortunately, I'm too far into editing this, so I can't fix it right now. But just pretend that Jimmy Johnson wound up getting eliminated because encumbered win. Let's just say that Jimmy Johnson's win at Martinsville was encumbered, and so he will be eliminated because he didn't do well at Phoenix or Texas. Yeah, we'll say that. And Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, and Kurt Busch, they'll all not do so well in the round of 8, and they'll just wind up falling out, and they won't make the Final Four at Homestead because, well, first of all, Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch, they're still driving Stewart-Haas Fords, and they just need to go back to Chevy. Yeah, because Ford is really not doing too much for them. I mean, Stewart-Haas Racing, they only have 2 wins this season. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens next, I guess. And now we get on to who I will think will be the final 4 contenders. Those being Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, and Kyle Busch. All 4 of those drivers being the best of the best in the whole entire playoffs. And they've been so good that they are now the playoff Final 4 contenders for the championship, because Jimmy Johnson's win was encumbered, and so Chase Elliott or Kyle Larson could possibly get the spot, depending on how well they do in the season. Possibly Truex as well. I don't know. We'll see how well they'll do in the whole entire playoff season, I guess. But yeah, Truex doing well. Well, pretty much all of them doing well. And I guess now we can reveal who I think will win the championship. So we've reached the end of this prediction video, so now it's time for me to reveal who I think will be the 2017 champion. Yes, so the 2017 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion will be, drumroll please. Editor's note: I was going to insert an epic drum roll thingy here, but unfortunately the downloader is broken yet again. Good job, guys. You had one job and you failed. So unfortunately, no drum roll this year. Maybe next year, but Martin Truex Jr. Yes, I feel that he is going to win this year's championship, and even though the Final Four sausage points will be reset by the time the Final Four arrives, I feel that Martin Truex Jr. will do what he's done throughout this whole season, winning stages and just being the best finisher of the day. And so I feel that Martin Truex Jr. will win at Homestead and the championship, just like Jimmy Johnson did, only it'll be Truex's first championship, and it will be the championship that he should have gotten in 2016 if it weren't for the stupid chase sausage that they had back then. At least this year's playoff system is a bit more better, I guess. I guess still needs a bit of work here and there, but overall it's okay for its debut season, I suppose. Maybe next season they'll change it up a bit to make it a bit more interesting. And yeah, but there you go. So guys, that's all the predictions that I have for today. Maybe when the season is over, I'll definitely be doing a predictions results video to see how many of these predictions I got right and how many I got wrong. I'm expecting to get at least 25 of these predictions correct. You know, most important prediction, of course, is Mark Truex Jr. winning the championship. If others also occurs, that's fine, but if I'm correct, then I will be known as the person who is plastic fantastic at predicting the future. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more of these NASCAR videos, and NASCAR reviews, and sausage trees and things. And this is Bank Coach is here to say, thanks for watching, and we shall see you in the next video.